Hey guys,
I'm Melissa.
I'm Patty.
We are
El Efecto Podcast.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. I'm back, bitches.
Ooh, I'm ready for this episode, guys, because I'm going to hear it all with you guys. Like, literally, I'm going to get updated with you all. So
This is the first time I
ready.
see Melly.
It feels like forever, but like it hasn't been like forever, but it feels like
I
forever.
haven't seen you since last...
The Corunas.
Two Sundays ago.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because last Sunday, I was in Be fucking
I mean, do y'all see the fit? But yeah, guys, so with that, we're going to catch up real quick, like, because this is going to be a Puerto Rico. This is going to be Patty's episode, okay? But let's get started. With me, you guys do the same thing. I haven't done shit. I did have a little, like, beach solo date, and it felt so good.
Period.
It was really nice out. And I took a little dive in the sunset at the water.
Was it warm?
It was so warm.
Bitch, I haven't gone to the beach since we went.
Oh my gosh, it was so warm.
I'm like, I haven't been
was
to the beach
shocked.
since then.
Yeah, bitch. I'm like,
Not
okay.
here, not here.
You know, just I went to the beach, but I was in Puerto Rico, okay?
No, but still, it's just... Yes, but like it just hits different, especially us, since we
Yeah.
love going to the beach
Yeah.
every summer. This summer, I've only gone to the beach here twice.
Yeah, like to
3 times.
actually get in the water. See, that's why
Just, like,
that
3
day
times.
I was like, I'm not doing anything today. Like I it was chills, and you know what? I went to go walk Kane, dropped him off, and I said I'm gonna get my ass to the beach. But of course, when I got there, it like the cloudy as fuck. But I was like, it's fine. Then it
Yeah.
cleared out for a little bit, and then like the sunset was beautiful, but the water was so warm. And there was like a group of girls, so it worked out. I was like, okay, I'm not technically in the
Yeah.
water alone. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really done anything else. So I want to get started. I want to hear all about Puerto Rico.
Okay. I literally, every time, I told Melly this, every time I go to Puerto Rico, I've only gone one other time, but like the post PR depression, like kicks in, like withdrawals kick in really bad. Last year, it was a little bit different because I came back to like our uncle had just passed, so it was like a different type of sadness, but I did miss being there. This time I'm like I did way more this time than I did last year. I feel like last year it was also just a weird time. Yes, technically I was there to celebrate my birthday, but it almost didn't feel right because of everything that was happening here. Like we just lost our tío.
Yeah.
So it just wasn't the same. And this time I like briefly mentioned last episode, like how I even decided to go. I mentioned, you know, I got my check.
Yeah.
And I was
We were
like,
at brunch.
yeah, and I got my flight and I went with no Bad Bunny ticket. Like I delusional as fuck. I'm gonna go see my man. And guys, this has been my dream since 2016 when I found out who this man even was. I was like, I need to see him in Puerto Rico. Like that would just be like next level. And then I remember when I went to his first tour, like his first bigger tour, I was like, oh my God, I loved it. And then my friend Ren, who lives in Puerto Rico, I remember he had just moved out there. I think he's been out there for like 7 years already, bitch.
Damn.
We caught up when we were out there, and he was like, can you believe it? I was like, damn. And I remember him and his dad went to that same tour there, and he sent me videos, and he was like, you have to experience this one day. And I was like, literally my dream. And bitch, I made it happen. But okay, let's start with just like getting to Puerto Rico and everything, because bitch, since the beginning it was a fucking movie. Like from the jump. So I left on Wednesday Wednesday night at 10. I flew Southwest, and I kept saying like, I'm crashing Paulina's girls trip, and she's like, no, she's like, you're joining. And I was like, oh, okay, that made me feel nice, like I was included, because I was just so excited to talk about this.
You had a me moment.
Yeah, a little bit. Un poquito. Libby. No, but it was just nice that they're like, no, like you're joining our trip. So I only knew Paulina and one other girl, and the other 2 girls I didn't know. One of them, her name was Corina. I actually met her when we went out last year, for Paulina's birthday, but it was just like briefly, like super quick. So I didn't really spend time with her, so I didn't remember. I remember seeing her, but I didn't remember her at the time. And then there was another girl. I never met her, but me and this other girl, her name is Danielle, we were on the same flight. So we're like, cool, like if anything,
Perfect.
like I have someone there. So whatever, I'm like getting ready, packing. I repacked because Nelly let me borrow a carry-on. Guys, I got everything in a carry-on and a personal item.
I'm so proud.
Can I have a round of applause? So Melly had let me borrow a carry-on. And when we went last year, I checked a bag because I took so much. And I was like, I'm not doing that this time. Carry on. But then I got some good news at work. And I was like, let me treat myself. I ordered a base carry-on luggage. And I paid for 2-day shipping. So it got here. So literally I unpacked and then repacked. Mm-hmm. So cool. As I'm doing that, I get a text from one of my friends from SoulCycle. He's like, hey, when you're going to PR, I'm leaving tonight. When are you leaving? And I go, oh, I'm leaving today. He's like, oh, I'm on Southwest. I'm leaving at 10.
Like,
where are you? Like, when are you leaving? I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, motherfucker, I'm leaving on Southwest at 10. I was like, he's like, we're on the same flight. He was like, mandatory shots at the airport. I was like, yeah, down. But I'm like, oh my God, whatever. I'm just so like excited. Like, I just want to go already. Like, I just want to, I literally just want to go. Mm-hmm. And I thought I was going to have time to like have downtime. No, girl, I was go. Mm-hmm. I had a doctor's appointment in the morning. I had errands to run. I just had like last minute things I needed to get. I had lunch with Luce that day. She wanted to treat me to lunch. And I was like, she's like, before you leave. And then from there, I still had to go home, get a pedicure, shower, blow out my hair. So by the time I did all of that,
it's time.
Yeah, I put on press-ons because that was Claudia. I promise I'm taking care of them. But girl, I need nails. I have press-ons on right now.
Which, by the way, those press-ons, guys.
This is something I would literally ask Claudia to do on me.
Good. Like I was shook.
Yeah. So whatever, it's time to go, and Paulina's mom was gonna drop us off. So Paulina and I were on different airlines, but she was like, oh, my mom can drop us off. So we get there and I'm like, okay, bye. And like she gets out and she hugs me. I'm like, I'm gonna see you in Puerto Rico.
Aww,
like it was just weird because
so
like
cute.
We're going together but like separate.
Yeah.
So whatever, I get there and my friend sends me a picture. He's like, we're at Rock and Brews right next to our gate. And it's him and his cousin. They have a shot and a drink. And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. I was like, fuck it. I'm here. Here. Get there, immediately order a drink, order shots. Take the first shot, and I was like, why does that taste like water?
Oh, God. That's how you know.
Yeah. I was like, why does that taste like water? And they're like, right? And I'm like, are we getting scammed? Or are we just like excited? So whatever. And then Danielle, I tell Danielle, I'm like, oh, we're here, blah, blah, blah. So she joins us. As soon as she gets here, I'm like, girl, shot, drink. Let's go. And then I got another drink. So I had 3 drinks, 2 shots. But by the time I got my 3rd drink, it was time, like almost time to start boarding. So I fucking chugged it. Cool. We go. I end up sitting. It was me, window, Mike's cousin, Mike, and then Danielle in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Mike saved us seats, thank God. So whatever, we're there. We're just like laughing the whole, we're like excited. And dude, so many people on the flight were going to Puerto Rico literally for the concert.
I bet. Oh my gosh.
So many.
The vibes were
and all the
up.
girls were saying that like on their flight too. 2 of the girls that went together, they flew on United and they left before. They were supposed to leave, I think at like in la madrugada, like that Wednesday morning. But that's when United had like the no fly thing, like their systems went down, so like yeah, they like stopped all their flights. It was scary, but they finally made it. So whatever, we get to Orlando, that's where our layover was. Cool, we get there. It was a quick layover, and also this first flight was a little bit delayed, so we're like, fuck, we have like 30 minutes to literally get to the gate. We had enough time to pee, whatever, it was easy. And then, like, as we're in line to go, I'm like, ugh, like, I have a headache. Like, I'm starting to feel sick. I hadn't really eaten, so I'm like, oh, I think it's that. Oh, and then I'm like, whatever. on the plane. I'm just like, oh, my head hurts. And I like fall asleep, wake up, and we probably have like 30 minutes left. I'm like, I don't feel good. And Mike was like, oh, is it the alcohol? And I was like, you know what? I was like, this feels like a hangover. And then I was like, time out. Being hungover on your connecting flight is diabolical.
That's funny.
I was like, bitch, but I was like, oh, this is the beginning of it. I was like, no. And then we got to Puerto Rico, met up with Paulina, and then we went to the Airbnb. Beautiful Airbnb. We stayed in like 7 minutes outside of Condado. On the map, we're on Loíza. So we're in between Loíza and Parque. So we're still close. It was so cute. It was 2 bedrooms, but it reminds me of the houses in Mexico. Like they have like the gates and all that. It was beautiful. It was hot. Where we stayed last year, the entire room had AC.
Yeah.
In this Airbnb, only the bedrooms had AC.
Oh shit.
So bitch, the living room, the kitchen, the bathrooms were hot. Oh. Like, but bitch, we had the AC blasting at all times. So whatever, we get there, say hi to the girls, we unpack, whoop-de-woo, and then it was one of the girls' birthday, Corina, and she's a twin, and this was her first birthday without her sister. So Paulina the girls were already planning. We had a separate group chat the whole time, like, it's her birthday, like, we need to find a cake, blah, 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 let's get decorations. So I had the happy birthday balloons, so I brought that. One of the other girls bought, like, this whole thing on Amazon. Another girl placed an order for a cake. And in the group chat, they're, like, trying to figure out, when are we going to get the cake, da-da-da. And I was like, oh, I could just do it. I was like, I'm the one that, like, I could just say my friend, I'm going to go visit my friend, and I'll go get the cake and whatnot.
Yeah.
So then the day of, I'm like, Paulina's like, when do we go get the cake? And Ren had reached out to me. He's like, I was like, oh, I made it. I'm in the Airbnb. He's like, oh, I'm going to be at this coffee shop here until, like, this time if you want to link up. Like, we can just, like, even if it's, like, quick. He's like, I just want to see you. I was like, no, I'm down. And then I called him, and I was like, hold on, because I needed coffee. And so did another girl. And I told Paulina, I was like, okay, hold on. Let's see where this place is. We could go get coffee, and I can maybe see my friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, do you know where this bakery's at? He's like, oh, it's across the street.
Oh my god,
bitch, it was meant to. It was like a couple blocks, but across the street.
Yeah.
And I was like, shut up. And he went outside. He's like, no, I could literally see it from here. And I was like, okay, perfect. Like, we're gonna go there. We'll pick up the cake, and then I'll meet you there. Cute coffee shop. We go, we get the pastel. It's this tiny little thing. And then we walk over. And I just felt like, when I saw him, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm at home.
Like, that's it.
Like, I feel like, then now it feels like, okay, I'm in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Because last year he picked us up from the airport. I'm like, we're here. It was so good to catch up with him. Caught up with his girl. So if you need to get your lashes done, your brow, she does brow lambing.
Oh, period.
Lash lifts and lashes in Puerto Rico, in Condado. That's like where they're staying. Hit her up. We'll put her Instagram business here. But ladies, I know y'all girls are going to go see Bad Bunny.
Go to her.
If you need a last minute like lash lift or something, you want to get your brows done, hit up my girl Rose. Like, so good. So we were there for maybe like an hour. We got coffee, we left. And the birthday girl had no clue. She really was just like, oh, they went to go see Patty's friend.
Yeah.
We brought coffee, cool. And then from there, we went to the beach. We went to Condado. Bitch, we literally went. So I think we got an Uber. And as we were in the Uber, I was like, oh, bitch, we drove by where we stayed last year.
Oh my God.
I literally saw it. I was like, there's our Airbnb. And I was like, and I told them, I was like, we would ride to the beach on the fucking lime wires.
That was like.
Oh my God, yeah. So we get dropped off exactly where we would enter, like where the corner, not the one on the street, but the one closer to the beach, that corner bar.
With the piña, yeah.
Yeah, and then where we met the guys where they give the piña, that's where they have like the coco with the tirar más fotos and all that stuff. So we get there. Yeah, it's the same one. There was only one guy that I recognized from last year. Everyone else was new. But it was packed because the hotel's right there. So like all the beds that you lay out on, they're all full. So we got piña coladas. I've been waiting and dreaming of these piña coladas.
They're bomb, guys.
I love piña coladas.
bomb.
And then in Puerto Rico, just hits different.
Yeah.
So whatever, we each get one. We go sit down. We lay out for a bit. We get into the water. The water was so warm.
Oh.
It was full of, not algae, but it was full of, not seaweed either. I don't know what it is. It looked like branches, but the water was like full of it. I was like, whatever. But it just felt nice. Bitch, I showed up with blown out hair. I shouldn't have. I dove into that bitch.
You're like, I'm here.
Lost my fucking glasses, but they were whatever. Cool. We're there for like a little bit, and then we go have food at just like a restaurant across the street. Get food, and then we go home. We all shower, whatnot, and we're like, okay, bitch, we were exhausted because it was just like a long flight, and I was not feeling good. Like even at the beach, I was like hoping like the sun and the water were gonna help me. I was like, maybe I just need like vitamin D, the water with the, and they're like, maybe keep drinking. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I still didn't like feel good. So I took, Paulina gave me Tylenol. We took a nap. We just took like an hour nap, and then we got up and we're like, okay, let's get ready. We're gonna go out. And they were like, what should we like? We knew we wanted to go out, but we didn't really know what. And I was like, okay, I think we should hit Placita first. And then on Saturday, because that's when Old San Juan gets like popping, Saturday we'll do Old San Juan. And then if we go out after the concert on Friday, we go out. But I say no. So we get ready and we go. I had the best time. We went to the same.
I just kept seeing your TikToks. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is what I'm ready for. I want to hear all about all of this.
So we, like, as soon as we're like on the way, whatever, and we get there, and I'm like, bitch, I'm like geeked. And like for the girl, I'm also excited because it's the girl's first time, but like I know what to expect. And I'm just like, I'm so ready to be around people that like, or like me, like just love this madre and perreo, like girl. So whatever, we go to the walk-up bar, the same outside bar where we got our first drink.
Yes.
Went there, and that's where I made that first TikTok. The bartender, I was like, I literally walked up to the bar and I turned around and I was like, I looked at the girl. Paulina's like, and this is the thing. Our friend Paulina has a type, and I saw a lot of her type out there. And all the whole trip, all we had to do was, and we already fucking knew. And the bartender, he was very good looking. Like I was like tatted, big. I was like, damn, you're a big boy. And the whole time I was like, I want to make a TikTok. And I was like, I just did a quick little video of him. But whatever, we ordered our drinks. Bomb. I really liked my drink. So good. And then whatever, I make a little video of him. I was like, oh, thank you. I was like, no, I just need you to smile. Like, no más sonríe. And he's like, okay. And then he like smiled, but he got like kind of shy. And I was like, thanks. Bye. And then whatever, we walk around. And when we went, the bars on the other side of where that walk-up bar is, that whole street, those bars were closed when we went. Okay, they were all open. So we're standing on the corner and we're drinking, and I look over, I just see her from the back, and I'm like, and Paulina's like, what? And I was like, I think I know who that is. Bitch, I met Eve, Alondra's little sister.
Oh my God.
She's so beautiful.
She looks tiny.
She is tiny. Yeah. She's beautiful.
Oh, I bet.
I literally, she looks so cute, and I saw her, and I was like, immediately I just go into like networking, like, hi, how are you? Da-da-da. And I was like, I just want to say, like, I follow you and your sister. I think you're so beautiful. You look so good. And then I was just like, is this your first time? She's like, yeah, it's my first time in Puerto Rico. I was like, going to the concert? She was like, we don't have tickets. We're going to figure it out. I was like, girl, I came with no tickets. I was like, I'm going to get in there. You're going to get in. She was with her boyfriend and some other friend. And I was like, well, have a great night. Stay safe. She's like, you too. So nice to meet you. And then we walked around, and then I was like, okay, like, what bar are we going to go into? So as we're coming back, this lady goes up to Paulina, and I was kind of like weirded out, so I kind of like walked away. But then she gave her a ticket, and then I walked up, and I was like, what's this for? And she goes, oh, we just opened this bar. It's right on the corner. And she was like, these are tickets for free shots. Oh. I was like, say less. Yeah. Bitch, we go in there. It's definitely gentrified. It looks like a club, like a bar, club, lounge that would be here. Beautiful. The DJ, she was killing it. Oh, period. Music was so good. But we walked in, it was people sitting on like the couches on the side, a couple people at the bar. No one really dancing. We walk in, And immediately I'm like, hey, and we start dancing. We get a shot, the most disgusting shot of tequila. It was disgusting. The bartender, Paulina, was like, what the fuck? This bitch doesn't speak Spanish. I said, huh? Paulina was ordering a cerveza. The bitch didn't know what that was. Paulina was like, you're in Puerto Rico. Period, queen. Learn to speak Spanish, bitch.
Wait,
Learn to speak Spanish, bitch. I was like, what the fuck? So she ordered her beer, and then we got her a shot. And we all take it, and we're like, ugh. And I asked the bartender, I was like, what kind of tequila was that? She was like, oh, it's so good, hun. I was like, that tastes like shit. I was like, that's the worst fucking tequila I've ever had. She's like, really? And I was like, yeah, and I'm Mexican. And she was like, oh my God. She was like, oh, I don't know. And she put it away. And I was like, that was disgusting. Whatever. The music, bitch, I was dancing. I was, and then little by little, more people started coming in. And I told Paulina, I was like, le trajemos la gente. I was like, le trajemos la gente. Bitch, it went from being like pretty empty to like this.
Oh my God.
I'm probably in like someone's TikTok because, bitch, I was throwing ass. I was bent over. I was going bar for bar with some girl. Like, bitch, I was in my element.
Oh, I love that.
And then there was this guy that Paulina and I eyed. I looked at her and she's like, I was like, Paulina, like,
go.
And she got like close, but he kept like looking at us, and I felt eye contact, and I was like, boy, I'm not looking at you. Mike and his cousin show up. Mike is the devil when it comes to going out, and that man is danger, bitch. Whatever. I gave him my location. I was like, this is where we're at, blah, blah, blah. Comes, gets his shot, and then he orders an extra shot, and I was like, I don't want that. He gives it to Paulina. And then he gets another shot, and he's like, you're taking it. And the guy was like, kept looking at us, or I don't want to say me, but he was looking at us. I could feel him staring, and his cousin had the shot, and I was like, I don't want it. And Mike was like, you better fucking take that shit. And I went, and she poured it in my mouth, and the guy came up to me. He was like, I'm proud of you. And I was like,
I love that.
I was like, thanks. But then I was like, when I walked away, I was like,
okay, bye.
I was like, ugh. I was like, no, I'm here to dance. I'm here to shake some ass. Bitch, we were just dancing, all good. And then we're like, okay, should we go somewhere else? We go out, and then I took them where we went last year. It's on the side. It's that little place, and it was like this when we went. Bitch, we walk in, empty. I was like, perfect. We go straight to the bar. We get our drinks, everything de parcha. Todo dame de parcha, the passion fruit. Remember, because that was what we drank. Everything parcha, give it to me right now. We're drinking. Mike gets another shot, and I was like, I don't want it. He makes Paulina take it. Bitch, people start coming in, and we're like dancing, whatever, and then from there we're there for a bit. We go to another bar. We go to that one ratchet bar.
Oh my God.
I told Paulina, I was like, I got a place for you.
Immediately
I had told her before we even got, I go, there's the place that you're gonna love. Yeah. It's just like, we get there, bitch, it's like dead. It's dead. There's people sitting on like the balcony and like tables, but it's dead. So it's just us, and we stay there until like 12, because at 12 it's Corina's birthday. Remember, this is also the first night, so we're like, okay, we wait, we sing her happy birthday. They play all I want for my birthday is that big booty. So we're like hyping her up. People start to come, and then we're like, hey, we go across the street to that other bar or the club, the one that's like inside outside, where the one where Ashley met that guy last year.
Oh my God, I'm trying.
It's called Aguardiente. It's where I danced with that guy.
Oh,
where like the girls were on like they were on top of like a table. Anyways, it's across the street from where we were, and we go there. We're having a ball. Yes. We're vibing, and then it's basically like over. Like we were already like done. They closed at 1, so it was like 12 something. So we're like, let's just go. We leave. Okay, cool. We go home, shower, whatever, chill for a bit, and then we go to sleep. The next day we had Bacardi, Casa Bacardi, which I'm so excited, guys, because we had this planned and scheduled and booked for my birthday last year, but we couldn't find it.
An Uber.
Yeah, but what we did this time is we basically got the Uber's phone numbers, and we were just like, oh, like, can you, like in Mexico, like, oh, if we need a ride, they're like, yeah, just text me, blah blah blah.
Oh, perfect.
And they would charge us like differently sometimes. So we get to Casa Bacardi. We had to check in by 12. So we had like maybe 11. We had time, so we got ready. We went. Cool. For breakfast, we wanted to do brunch, but the brunch spot was like this. The wait was an hour, so we ended up going back to that one coffee shop that me and Paulina went with Ren. We just got sandwiches, coffee, the salted caramel iced latte. Delicious. I was like, put that shit in my veins right now. 2 shots of espresso. We did that. We got to Casa Bacardi. Bitch, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And with our package, you get like a free drink ticket or coin. So we go, and it's we got a mojito. Bomb. Bitch, there was this bartender. His name was Fernando. The most beautiful eyes. He was like he was darker, like tan skin, like hair to the side. Bitch, his eyes were blue, piercing blue, like my niece God. Alexa.
Yes.
Piercing blue. I was talking to the bartender. He walks by. I see a name tag, and I was like, Fernando. I was like, eres hermoso. I'm like, tus ojos. He's like, muchas gracias. I was like, God damn, daddy. Like, damn, he was fine, bitch. Okay, cool. We're there. We're chilling. We're just like hanging out. We had maybe like 30, 40 minutes to kill before we had to go on our tour. We take pictures, and then we get on this little like trenecito. And we do it's like a quick little tour. You literally go like this around. They tell you like the history of it, the distillery, all that stuff. And then we get in front of the building where we're going to have our mixology class. They walk us through some caña, take us to the back. It was so much fun. We literally made 2 drinks, but it was so much fun.
Is it big? Like, is it like I don't know, like like with the cañas and all of that is it like?
So that part, no, that's just like a little walkway. So it's literally, think a building, and it's just like you're walking around the corner. Okay. So the caña is just like there, but I'm sure there's probably more of that somewhere else. But that's just like in the front of the building. But I can't remember how many acres. But bitch, they have a lot of land. Like and they're just growing. Yeah. Like they built another like factory on there and everything. So we go in there, we're making 2 drinks. One was a mojito and the other one I can't remember. Both rum because it's Bacardi. Yeah. And it was interactive. Our tour guide, she was so cool. She was a lot of fun. There were like, we were celebrating a birthday. There was like 2 other girls with a birthday. There was a bride in there with like her bridal party and all this stuff. So it was just fun. We were like a fun vibe, like crowd. It's probably like a couple hours, maybe like 2-3 hours, like the whole situation. From there, we get picked up, and we're like, okay, let's get ready to go to the concert. So it was just me and one other girl, Jamie, who were like, we want to go to the concert. Everyone else was like, I don't really care if we go. Yeah. We go, and if we don't, we don't. If I find a ticket cheap enough, whatever. So at breakfast at the coffee shop, I had bought a ticket already. I bought a floor ticket for $1,500.
But
yeah, but the reason is because I was not worried about the money. Yeah. So there's this new thing at work where with our vacation time, we used to just rack up vacation. There was no cap. Like they didn't have to pay you out, nothing. But now because there's a new system, and then now there's a cap just because there's so many people that don't take their vacation, and they have like damn near a year of vacation. Yeah. Like, so if you don't use your vacation by your anniversary date, you get cashed out, you get paid out. And I learned that literally the week before I went to Puerto Rico, and I was like, wait a minute. And I asked HR, I was like, how long does it take to get the check? I was like, because my anniversary was last week, and I'm going to Puerto Rico this week. And they were like, oh, it takes about 2 weeks. They were like, it could take up to 4, but HR was like, it'll probably take 2 weeks. She was like, you might get it this Friday. I was like, perfect, because I'm going to be in Puerto Rico. Yeah. I woke up to, we could cut this out. I woke up to a very hefty check. I had money And I didn't think twice. Boop.
Yeah.
Cool. So fast forward, we're on our way back to the house and we're in the car. Everyone now is like, I want to go. They're looking. The couple drinks in. Paulina's like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, she's like, she goes, find me one.
Yeah.
And I found her one. It was at the top, but El Choli is, think of kind of like the forum where like, it's small enough where if you sit wherever,
like it's still,
you have a
like,
view.
great. Yeah.
As long as you're not behind the fucking stage.
Yeah.
But you have a view.
Yeah.
So she's like, whatever. Everyone gets a ticket. Cool. We get back. We shower. We start getting ready for the concert. Like, I'm getting excited, but I'm also anxious because I bought it on StubHub and I was like, I'm scared. Like, what if I can't get in? Like, I had all this stuff, whatever. Paulina and I went early because we wanted to, like, see all the activations and just I wanted to soak up as much as possible. So we left early. The other girls were like, we'll stay and get ready. Like, whatever. We'll see you later. So we get there. Our Uber driver there, she was so sweet. She was so funny. We get dropped off. We start walking around. Bitch, it's just like, I was like, oh my God, there's just so much stuff. It was just so cool just to be there. I saw people getting like their hair done. There's like glitter. It was like across the street and like on the side of El Choli. So then we cross the street, we walk around, we get a drink. There were these like adult Capri Suns and there were the parcha. Bitch, I was like, two. The lady was like, oh, do you want two? And I was like, yes, make them doubles. And Paulina's like, I'm like, girl, what?
Like,
I'm buying it. Like, you're going to drink it. And she's like, no, I know, but fuck. We drink them, cool. And then I'm getting anxious. I was like, okay, maybe we should just get in line. So we didn't go into any of the, like, outside clubs or whatever. We just walked around. We get in line. We got in line at around, like, 4:30, 4:40. And the lines were still not that long. So we're like, cool. I started talking to, like, these two girls in front of us and their mom, whatever. And then they open the doors at 6:30. And at, like, 6, the girls get there and I see them. We link up. Cool. We're all together. So now it's 6:30. The doors open. We're going. And, bitch, my stomach, I'm just nervous. I'm like, I just want to get in. Like, this is truly the only reason I came to Puerto Rico was for this concert. Like, yes, I'm grateful that I was able to get added to a bunch of other activities because of the girls. But I was like, I only came here for this concert. Like, that's the only reason why I'm here. Whatever. Okay, it's my turn. Scan it. Red.
Okay, I was like, I was like, don't tell me it's gonna lead to that because I was like, when you said that and then
that's why when I texted you and I was like, bitch, do I have tea for you?
Oh my God.
It was red, bitch. I literally was like, and mind you, I had bought Paulina's ticket also. All the girls bought them on StubHub. I was like, Paulina, go. Paulina's is green. The other three girls, green. I was like, and Paulina was like, it's okay, like. And the lady tried it again, and she was like, where did you get it? I told her, she's like, so it could be that, like, someone had already come in with the ticket from a different day and all this stuff. And I was like, I'm going to buy another ticket. Yeah. Mind you, I have money, so I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But I had no service. So Paulina gives me her phone. I find just, like, cheaper tickets, I think, like, all the way at the top. They're not all the way, but they're higher. Yeah. And I was like, fuck it. I bought it. And then I gave it to Paulina. I was like, I can't find them. And then Paulina goes... She was like, did you buy 2 tickets? And I was like, bitch, I don't fucking know, probably. She was like, we'll deal about it later. Yeah. Scans, I get in. Perfect. Okay. And I was like, fuck, I have this extra ticket now. And we were trying to give it to, like, the worker. She's like, no, like, I can't. I'm working. Like, we're here till 10, blah, blah, blah. I call Mike, and I'm like, yo, I bought an extra ticket by accident. Can you get here? He was like, no. He was already, I think, at his resort or something. Oh, shit. He was like, no. I was like, whatever. And I was like, oh, Paulina, you could just sit with me. I was like, there we go. Yeah. Now we sit together. Yeah. Cool. And my seats were a little bit closer than hers, so it worked out. Yeah. It honestly worked out. And again, I bought them off StubHub, so I get an automatic, like, refund. A guarantee refund. Yeah. I'm still in the works. It's going to take a minute, but I'm getting my money back.
But I'm like, so annoyed.
But I was like, whatever. Yeah, I still got there. Yeah. So we get there, and I'm just, like, laughing. I'm like... I told her, I was like, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason because I was like, I have so much money right now. It worked out. I was able to gamble it. Yeah. And
you're in. Fuck it.
Yeah. So we go and immediately we're like, okay, we need food. Bitch. We got tostones and carne frita. Yeah, with that mayo ketchup.
Oh, yes.
And then Paulina had that was like her first time. She likes the mayo ketchup. She likes the carne. She was like, oh, this is delicious. I was like, bitch, this is stadium food.
Yeah.
Like, this is stadium food.
That part.
Like, that is bomb. We get another drink. I don't remember what it was. It was whatever. And then we see those Capri Suns again. So we like are walking around and we're like, okay, let's go back. So we go. But then when I got to the front, they're like, oh, you can either get the one, or if you pay $24 for this bag, you get 3 in here. I was like, give me 2 of those. Paulina was like, she's like, bitch, just like 5 drinks already that we're in. I was like, and? I was like, no pasa nada.
Like, it's fine.
And again, like, I'm so used to like, this sounds so bad, but I'm so used to drinking this much.
Yeah.
To me, I don't think twice about it. I'm like, there's nothing weird here.
Yeah.
Like, this is normal.
Yeah.
Bitch, tell me why. That shit's like this big. I got this, maybe it's like this big. I got to like right here. I was already buzzed. I was like, oh my God.
Fuck.
Next thing I was like, okay, I want to go get merch. This is a little tip. The merch lines are very, very, very long inside. If you are on the 200 level, walk all the way past section 212. There's another merch booth there, and the line is shorter. When Paulina and I got in line, I overheard this girl telling a group of guys, and I think they were fucked up because they just looked at her and just like didn't react. And she's like, okay. And I was like, oh, there's one over there. Let's go. Girl, literally, the line was so short compared to everything. I probably waited like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Paulina called the girls. The girls came. I got my shirt.
Period.
And I also got La Residencia shirt. And I got a De Vitira Más Fotos, the red hat. I was like, I need my merch.
Yeah.
So go check it out. And I'm sure if you're on another level, there's probably more. But like, ask a worker for like one. Be like, is there one with a shorter line? So did that. And then I was already like, okay, I want to go to our seats. We get to our seats. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's going to start. Bitch, the lights.
Oh God.
Bitch, I was like, like,
I could already picture this.
bitch, and this is the thing, like, Paulina says it herself. She's like, I'm Bad Bunny's #1 fakest fan. Because she's like, she likes him, but she's like, I'm not as invested in him. But she's like, I know a couple songs. She knew maybe like, I think she knew like 3 or 4 songs on the set list, like knew. She was familiar with a lot, but she was like,
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't understand. I was like, regardless, you're going to have a good time. But I was like, this is like my dream. Bitch, I was going nuts. And then like the smoke starts and it's like a little like, not like a play, but kind of like a play first. And then he comes out. Lost my shit.
Yeah.
The entire concert, I was up, bitch. Voice gone. By like
God.
3/4 through the concert, no voice. I like saw stars so many. There was a time where I was like, Paulina, I'm gonna pass out.
Hold on.
I was like, I see stars, and she's like fanning me. She's like, no. But bitch, I just had the best time. You already know me at a concert, like, bitch, I go feral. If it's Bad Bunny,
especially like
in Puerto
this
Rico
concert, you know.
And he did like basically his entire discography, except like older trap Bad Bunny. But it basically did from like Por Siempre all the way to this last album. Bitch, he did Si Estuviéramos Juntos, his fucking acoustic version of Vete.
Oh God.
If you know, Vete is like my song. It gives very much Aries energy. The acoustic version,
oh my God,
it's so good. It was beautiful. Like, it was just so beautiful. And then when Apagón started, bitch, I literally was like, I told Paulina, I was like, just wait. I was like, it's coming. She's like, what? And I was like, just get ready. Do. And then the fire. And then I just, all my videos, I'm like, and my hands shaking. And I'm like, me gusta la chocha de Puerto Rico. Bitch, I'm just like, Puerto Rico, ta cabrón, ta bien cabrón.
And then with the fucking lyrics.
Bitch, it was.
Oh my God.
But the funny thing is, like, I was so just screaming and stuff that, like, there's very few moments that I remember seeing him. Because, bitch, I was just like, yeah. There's a fucking video on Instagram, like a meme video that one of the girls sent in the group chat. And when I saw it, I was like, that's literally me and Paulina. Because it's a little girl screaming, and then it's her friend, me, Paulina. Hold on, you have to... Me? Look, Paulina's that one.
She's like, I love this.
That's
for you.
literally me and Paulina. Bitch, but it was just so good. Like,
God.
every song I was like, like, I was just like, oh my God. After every song. Oh, I if I had an Apple Watch, it would have said, like, bitch, sit down.
I was like, where's she going with the Apple Watch?
It would have been like, bitch, you good? Like, drink some water. Take a nap right here. But it was... I feel like I'm a little girl talking about it. Bitch, honestly, it was like the best thing ever. The best gift to myself after like one hell of a fucking year.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just so good. And then when he did Efecto, bitch, it like just hit different because obviously we're El Efecto podcast. And the funny thing is, the first time we ever heard El Efecto live was Un Verano Sin Ti. Yep. And that was in September. Mm-hmm. And at that time, Melly and I had already, like, we knew we were going to do a podcast. We had everything. Mm-hmm. No one knew. Mm-hmm. So I remember at that concert when they called, we were like, oh my God. And then now, like, bitch, that was what?
Yeah, that was already 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah, 3 to 4. It's, yeah.
4 years ago. And just hearing it, I was like it truly just hit different. Yeah. I was like, baby, la no. And then in my TikTok, you can see me. I was like, I hit the move. I was like, Nelly's, no, but bitch, I kid you not. When I heard the first like beat, I literally said, oh, Melly. I was like, oh, I wanted to cry, but I was like, oh, Melly. It was so, I danced for both of us, don't worry.
Bitch. I know you did. When I saw the video, I was like, yes.
And then everything, Safa it out, bitch. Yeah, I was going in by myself.
And like, Safa, like, that's just crazy. Yeah.
It was so good. And then he brought out Davey and Omar Cortez. And I was like, no, not Cortez. Oops, scratch that. Take that part out. Omar Courts and Davey, he brought them out. And I don't remember who I was talking to, but I was like, I would love if he brought them out. Brings them out. I was like, oh my God. Damn. Literally, Paulina was like, who is that? The lady next to me, who is that? And I was like, Davey and Omar. They're like, I'm like, they're newer. I was like, it's okay. They're newer. But I was just like, oh my God, so good, bitch. So it was I had the best time ever. Good. And then, when he did Baile Inolvidable, I was like, oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. And then when he did the Vi Tira Más Fotos, I was like, I was low-key anxious for it because that song, when I'm in the car, I just get into my feels and I just start crying.
It live? Like, fuck.
Especially because, like, every time I like post my brother, I have like a set amount of photos and videos that I could use because that's all I have. Yeah. So the whole time I was like recording, and I was telling Melly this in the car, to try and not cry. I was so good the first parts. It was like towards the end of the song. But I was recording and I was focusing on like getting a good video for the memes. Because when I tell you, I black out at concerts. I black out because I be going in. Yeah. So I need this to like remember. I was good. And then there was a moment where I was recording and I couldn't. Like oh my God, I told Paulina this. I asked her it was before the song started. I was recording because I knew it was coming. And I felt someone grab me. And I like look and no one was there. And I look at her and I was like, did you grab me? She's like, no. And I was like, bitch, no one's behind me. Bitch, I literally felt like this. Like, just like a squeeze. And I was like,
hold the fuck up.
And I look, nobody. And I look at her, she's over there. And she's like, no. And I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, I don't want to read into it. Okay, whatever, we're recording. And then all of a sudden, I just start bawling. Like, I'm like ugly crying. Like, and I'm like trying to like not cry to like not fuck up my makeup. Because in my head, I'm like, what if we go out later? And I just couldn't. Yeah. Like, I broke. And I was just like, like crying. And then Paulina... In my video, I made a TikTok about it, and I like recorded myself because I need to see what I look like. Yeah. A hot mess. My hair was wild. You could tell because my hair gets bigger if I like touch it or like let it get air. So like that's how you know I was jumping around because my hair was.
But you had a time.
Yeah, I had a time.
Yes.
Girl. Clock it. And in the video, I'm like recording myself and I'm trying to not cry. I'm trying to like laugh. And then you could hear Paulina say, "It's okay."
Yeah.
And that's when I broke. I literally, she like hugged me and I just like crying. And then he finished it with La Mudanza. And I was like, oh, I don't want this to be over. Couldn't believe it. And Paulina was like, that was fucking amazing. I go, right? Like, I told him, I was like, this is going to be an experience. Like, unless you've seen him at a tour, because you could see him, because she had seen him at Coachella, but I'm like, it's different. It's not the same.
And it's like everything he puts in, especially again there and like that's
it
insane.
Was so beautiful. We were all on a high, and then okay, it's over. We like go meet up with the girls. And then to get an Uber took fucking forever. We had to walk a bit, and we could already feel that like it was about to start raining. We like felt it. We're like, fuck. We waited for maybe like 30 minutes for an Uber. We get it. We go, get home, shower, whatever. We have a sopita, and it starts raining. Like pouring. We like opened the windows because it was hot, but that like gave us fresh air, cool, whatever. That was Friday night. Saturday, we had to be up early because at 7 a.m. we were getting picked up to go to an island. So, and I told everyone, it's like, pack your stuff tonight. Pack your bag, lay out everything so that you can just go to sleep, wake up. And like, we're not getting ready.
Yeah,
so
just brush your teeth.
Yeah, like that's it. So whatever, wake up, we go, we get picked up. It's like about an hour drive to get to the boat. So, like, Paulina fell asleep. Like, some girls took a nap. I couldn't. So, we're just, like, up, whatever. We get there. And, again, we're like, we need coffee. We need snacks, something. So, we walk around, like, down the street, around the corner, found a coffee shop, get coffee. I had a Nutella coffee. It was good. It was really good. Go back. We get on the boat, and it's like I don't know what it's called, but it's the one that have the net in the front. Yeah. So, it's funny because when we got on the boat, everyone's in like their little group. So we were all on one side, and then across from us, there was like a group of younger guys. They're in their like early mid 20s, like all in front of us, whatever. But you get to, everyone is in like their own little vibe.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we allow like 5 people on each side of the net if you want to go out there. So we go out there. It was such a beautiful like ride to the island.
Yeah.
Like I literally was like, how is this real? Like,
like,
how am I here right now?
Yeah.
Like I literally saw Bad Bunny last night.
Yeah.
And now I'm on this boat.
Yeah.
In Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the ocean. Like it's so beautiful. And then as we're getting to the island, you just see dark blue water and then it turns into very light blue water. Bitch, I was like, beautiful. So whatever, we go. And with this boat, you get like lunch. And it's just like self-serve. It's like sandwiches, like kind of Subway style. You make your own sandwich. There's like pasta salads and all this stuff. And it's nonstop alcohol.
Damn.
Like you just tell them what drink you want. They give you like 4 options. And they'll make them for you. And then there's a floating bar. So like one of the guys will get off and be in the water. So if you want to refill, boom. So yeah, we're there swimming around, laying out, cool. And then for a couple hours, and then we get on the boat for lunch, and then they were gonna take us to another place to do snorkeling. Beautiful. And then there we're just like jumping off the boat.
Oh my god!
Like
I love that.
That's when everyone started to like intermingle and like talk and stuff. Drinks in, everyone's hyping each other, jumping off, all this stuff. I saw dory fish. Like, bitch, it was beautiful. I was a little scared because I'm like having to breathe through my mouth with like the thing.
Yeah, that's like, I'm like, oh fuck.
But I was like, I was like I was breathing in and out through my mouth. I was like, focus. Beautiful. We're back on the boat. We're going back. It just turns into a party. Like the other side, like they're all like dancing and all this stuff. Like we're just vibing. And then, yeah, we go another hour to go back. And then I don't remember. I think we kind of just chilled. We probably took a nap because we were so tired. Like, we barely slept at night.
Yeah.
Took, like, an hour nap, and then we're like, hey, let's get ready to go out. And this is the night that we went to Old San Juan, and I was so excited because last year we went to Old San Juan the day of my birthday, but it was just like a tour. We went bar hopping, but like it was a Tuesday. Ain't nobody, like they weren't out. We go and we're just going to different bars. Went to La Factoria, where we had gone last year. They have a bunch of different rooms. And in the last room, Pauline and I met these two girls from New York. Immediately hit it off. I follow them on Instagram. Girls, if you want to come to LA, hit me up. When I go to New York, I'm going to hit y'all up. A vibe. Literally a vibe. We're like dancing, talking. They're so fucking funny. We got their Instagrams. Everyone that we were meeting, the girlies on the boat, we all got each other's Instagrams and all that stuff. So much fun. And then from there, I was like, okay, let's go to El Cafetín. Bitch. God knows what he was doing when he made Puerto Rican men. Especially the ones that work at El Cafetín. Estaba así de lleno. God. Bitch, I walked in, I was like, boop, boop. Bitch, I was like using my Disneyland skills, like cutting through.
I'm getting in.
Yeah, and then I like made friends with this one lady, and she was like getting in there. So I just like was talking to her. I was talking to the other girls so that no one was like upset that I got up there. Ordered drinks. I got videos of them. I asked one for a picture. Him and his homie got together, and I was like, okay, thank you. We go, and then I think we go to another bar. We went to another bar. Bitch, my friend Fabi was also there. We had just missed each other. I would go one place, and then like I noticed this once I got home and I was going through stories. I was at a bar, and then hours later she was there. Same thing. So we were at this one bar. We were there for a bit, dancing, cool, and then we leave. And then when I look at her story, Bad Bunny's brother ended up at that bar. She has a video of him. She was like, he was so sweet, and all the people he was with, and I was like, we literally were just there. But it was just so fun. That was the night that whole incident happened in La Perla. Oh, and let me say this. We were in our Uber on the way to Old San Juan, and Uber was super cool, letting us play our music, a vibe, like, we were like bantering, like all that stuff. You have to pass La Perla. You like drive by it when you're gonna get dropped off. And he even said, he was like, oh, like this is La Perla, like they do afters there if you guys want to find an after party. All the other girls, they didn't know about it because first time ever going, bitch, that's one of the first things I knew about Puerto Rico. Like obviously you can go respectfully, but like if you're a tourist, you have no reason to be there. Like, don't even risk it, especially at night. Yeah. And when he said that, bitch, I had a bad fucking feeling. And I was like, after that comment, bitch, I was like still like trying to like have a vibe. But like I was clocking it. I'm like, we get out, we start walking. And I was like, yeah, fuck that. I was like, people know not to go there. I was like, that was weird. Yeah. And that's when that incident happened. There was like a shooting and someone, it was like just like they were a tiratero and then someone like got shot just by being like around the area, which was devastating. Like I found that out literally as I was getting on the plane the next day. So whatever, we're out until like 2 or something, and we had to take different Ubers because 2 of the girls were gonna leave early, but then by the time we were like, let's just go, like they're gonna close in like 30 minutes, we might as well just leave. But the girls they got like a smaller Uber. So 3 of them left, and Paulina was like, oh, we'll get another one. But we're like, let's walk to find one. And we just start walking, bitch. We walked far. And low-key, I was like, this is kind of scary. But there were like a group of girls in front of us, so we felt fine. Yeah. We get picked up. We're like, we need to find food. We're like, where can we go? Because, here we'd go to tacos or something. Paulina kept saying, I want a hot dog. I want a hot dog. Like, that's such an LA thing. But in my head, I want tacos or something. But we asked the Uber driver, like, where do you guys go? Like, what's open? Where can we go? Do you guys have Uber Eats or whatever? And people go to Burger King. Like, that's their thing. Like, they go to Burger King after. But I think they were so out of the way and all this stuff. And he wasn't going to wait for us. We're like, whatever, we'll just go home. Yeah. And that's when we had our sopita, I think. Oh, no. We went, whatever, and we just changed quickly. And at the corner of our street, they have like empanadas and all this stuff. So we got empanadas. Then we went across the street to a gas station to get snacks, water. I had bought limber, which is like it's like ice cream. Okay. It's helado. Think like a popsicle, but it's in a cup. Yeah, and you eat it with a spoon. Elodie had posted about it, and I was like, I want to try that. So we all get one. Guys, I didn't realize, I forgot about it until I was on the plane.
Oh.
I was like, my limber. I was like, please. I was like, the girls, because Paulina and I left Sunday. Our flights were at like 12 and 1 or something. And the other girls didn't leave until Monday.
Okay.
So they had an extra day.
Yeah.
So I was like, please try all of them.
Yeah, like somebody.
But dude, my first flight, fine. My second flight got delayed like an hour and a half.
Bitch, I remember I was on my way home and then I was gonna text you and I see it. I'm like, Houston. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you're still not here.
Yeah, Paulina had it worse because I don't know why the fuck her layover was in New York. She was supposed to land at like 11 or midnight. I don't think she landed until like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m.
Damn.
Like she was held back like bad. But literally once I got home, I was like, ugh, I was just so tired. I was like, whatever, get home. I had taken the next day off because I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I wanted to sleep in longer, but I slept in until like 8 or 9. And it was funny because I had woken up and I was like, okay, let me like get up. I get up and I hear that Bubba, they brought Bubba to the front and my dad's like playing with him and all that stuff. And I was getting myself to like brush my teeth and my door opens and my dad lets him in. He was so excited, my little baby. Bitch, he was like, like throwing his butt to like touch me and like, and I was like, oh my God, my little baby. He was so excited. And it was just funny because when I saw my parents, I was like, hey,
bye.
But when I see Bubba, I'm like, oh, the baby. But yeah, it was like the best time ever. I like showed my mom pictures of like where we went. I showed her pictures of the cafetín. She's like, wow. I'm like, yeah, girl. But it was like there's probably things that I'm not talking about, but I can't even think right now. Yeah. But it's just like the best thing ever. And I was telling Melly, like, and I've told everybody, Puerto Rico truly is my happy place. I don't know what it is. I'm drawn to that culture. I'm drawn to those people. I'm drawn to that area. And I feel like if I were a place, I would be Puerto Rico.
I love that.
I love it so much. I can't wait to go back.
I know. I'm like, and you will. So you are.
I am.
But I'm like, wait, right now the way that I said R reminded me of Shawty Bae. I'm like, I forgot about her for a little bit. No, I'm like, I love that for you so much. Like I literally like, I'm like, it just, yeah, I love it because I know how long you've been wanting to go. And then after, like what we were saying, after everything, like guys, like everything just perfectly lined up for this too. And I'm just like, oh yes. Like everything. But literally. No, it was the best time. I can't wait to be back. Yeah. Ren was like, okay, the next time you come, he's like, hopefully you can stay longer. He's like, we'll have we could do more explorations, activities. Come to the west side. And I was like, you're gonna go I'm ready. Like, he posted a video of, because he has siblings on his dad's side. It was like his brother and his sisters. They're in this like a school bus. It's like a renovated school bus. It's like spray paint like on the outside, and they're like fucking singing and shit inside with like reggaeton blasting. And I was like, he was like, when my siblings come to PR, like they don't know how to act or something. And I was like, next time I go, I need to meet them and I want to turn up with them. He was like, what did he said, like, you have like the best time with them. I was like, shit. I was like, do not tease me with a good time. Because I'm so ready. I am so ready to go back. Oh, bitch. But guys, I've been waiting to hear all of this. We were literally in the car. I was like, hold on, I don't even want to hear anything.
I know, like I wanted to talk to her and I was like, fuck, I have to stay silent. I was like, and guys, I was putting in OT on TikTok.
I know, literally.
I was pushing out content.
No, but good. I was like, keep it coming.
I have so much more that I could just, every day I'm like, oh, I can make this one. I have these things. Like on my way to Solstice, every day I wake up, I'm like, I'm not in Puerto Rico.
No, oh my God! I think you posted that. Was it today or yesterday? Like
me on my way to Soul Cycle.
Like you're in the back. Yeah.
It's because I was drinking and there was a fan but I had to squat to like get the air. Yeah. And it was Cuatro Can. I'm like dancing with my mega knees, and Mike's like, chug that shit, and I'm like,
like, yep.
And I was like, because I was driving to Soul Cycle this morning, and I was like, I could have been getting ready to go to the beach, having mofongo. Like, but yeah, I had the best time. I can't wait to go back. I really want to see Bad Bunny again. I might, honestly.
I mean,
Yeah, I think I might.
gotta do it.
Yeah. And I did get a little tan, not a lot. I'm going to show Melly my tan lines later. But yeah.
Period. Well, there you go, guys. I'm like,
Oh, one last thing. If you guys are going to Puerto Rico, my friend Ren,
yeah.
he like is starting this blog, and he's lived there for 7 years. He's half Puerto Rican, or he's Puerto Rican. Been living there for 7 years, and he basically put together different itineraries. So if you're staying for 3 days, if you're staying for 5 days, and you just want, where do I go to eat? Where do I go sightseeing? Where can I go out? Like, he basically just put everything on a map.
I love that.
And you can just be like, I want to do this. And it literally has the map. He has like itineraries planned out already, or you can do whatever you want. We'll link it down below. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but please check him out.
Yes,
like
guys.
everyone that's going to Puerto Rico right now,
Yeah.
look at that. If you don't know what to do, reference it, please.
And like he lives there.
Yeah.
So he knows where to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go check that out.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching this week's episode. We will see you. Oh, don't forget to comment, like,
Subscribe.
We will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. It's perfect.
Bitch, when I told you I was acting
Oh my God. Yes. She said, my neck, my back.
I wish.